Hey, Joe from Boulet's Garage here. I got a 2014 Honda Accord here. I'm going to be replacing the valve cover gasket. As you can see, it's been leaking for some time now. I requested or I recommended the customer do a valve adjustment because it has over 200,000 miles on it. And he declined because he's going to be getting rid of the car, but he thought he'd be nice and replace the valve cover gasket. As far as valve adjustments go on these vehicles, you know, if they get loose, you're going to hear them. If they get tight on the exhaust side, that's where you might run into a problem. If the valve is held open slightly, a little flame forms past the seat in the valve and it burns them out. So I haven't seen that happen in quite some time. I've seen that happen on earlier CRVs when they stopped doing valve adjustments on them. Anyway, so I'm going to get moving on here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is remove this cover. It's got some hoses attached to it here. I'm going to pull that off, get that out of the way. Second thing I'm going to do is going to remove this cover that covers up the coil packs. I'm going to remove this hose and anything basically attached to the valve cover itself. Okay, I got that cover off. Now I'm going to remove the coil packs. I'm going to disconnect each harness individually from each coil pack. Okay, I got all the coil packs out of the way, hose off. This little harness holder that clips onto the back of the valve covers off. There's a release clip up in the front, and then in the back it just slides backwards off of it. So one thing I didn't note before is that you're going to want to disconnect the battery, which I've done. This harness right here that goes to the alternator needs to be removed. There's a connector that goes down to the AC compressor as well. So, so you can fold this back out of the way. That's what you don't want getting in your way is anything when you're placing the new the valve cover back on with the new gasket. So another thing too is before you disconnect your battery, make sure you know where your anti-theft code is. Otherwise, you're going to either end up calling the dealer or looking for that card in your glove box, which you may not know where it is. There might be a sticker with the 5-digit code, a white sticker inside your glove box somewhere if the technician who PDI'd it did it correctly, or at least with the serial number. So I'm going to go after all the bolts here that secure down the valve cover, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I got the valve cover off this 2014 Accord, and something I wanted to point it out I didn't point out before, but this gasket was leaking so badly, it was wicking itself right along the converter, and that could have potentially been a fire issue. So I'm going to clean all that up as best I can, and so you're going to want to also to scrape off, see that, like it's old Honda Bond or Permatex Ultra Gray or whatever, but you want to clean all that up. Take all that off so you have nothing interfering with your new gasket. And you're going to want to obviously put some new Honda Bond or Permatex Ultra Gray on there in the corners. But if you can look here, here's the valve cover off. And this gasket's hard as a rock, so it's no longer doing its job. And the spark plug tube seals are fine. They're not leaking. There's no oil in the spark plug chambers at all to mention. But I have to clean up the groove that the new seal is going to sit in as best as possible. They usually lock in there pretty good, but you want to be super careful about the positioning of it. I'm going to clean this valve cover up really good too. But yeah, and I failed to mention in the back of the valve cover, there's another hose fitting, and there's another clip here and a clip here. But so I'm going to continue on. I'm going to clean up this valve cover and get it ready to accept the new gasket. The new gasket is this right here. I have just the gasket only. You can get them with a spark plug tube grommets. So I think the part number's covered up on it. Oh no, here it is, VS50916. And this was relatively inexpensive. It was under 20 bucks. So, all right, so I'm going to move on now. Okay, I got my new valve cover gasket all prepped and ready to go on there. And just make sure you clean those channels out really good and you dry them before you put that new gasket in there. So on the top of the cylinder head where the valve cover seats, I'm going to put Permatex Ultra Gray right here, 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 and here. So as you can see, that's what I've done right there, 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 and there. You don't have to go crazy with that stuff. You know, don't put it all the way around it because that will work against the actual seal itself. So, all right, I'm going to get the valve cover set on there. Okay, I got the valve cover gasket all replaced in this 2014 Accord with a 2.4 liter engine, and any Honda around this age with that size engine, the procedure will be almost identical. Yeah, so the torque spec on the bolts for each valve cover bolts, 5 foot-pounds. I just tighten them down snug in a diagonal fashion. You know, start with the front one here and then move to the one rear over here and then over here. You get me, right? So, yeah, any vehicle, older vehicle that develops a leak like this, you can almost expect that you're going to develop a leak somewhere else, maybe with a crankshaft seal or, God forbid, a rear main seal because you're going to pull the transmission out to fix that one. But, yeah, so I've got everything all reconnected. I got to go in and put in the anti-theft code and do a relearn procedure. I do have videos on that. It's not a huge deal. If you don't do it, sometimes you can end up with, you know, drivability concerns, but it's kind of rare. So yeah, any of you who are watching, I'll let you know that 90% of you that are watching aren't subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind, hit that little Boulet's Garage globe that pops up in the corner here and share the video with a friend. Hopefully it's helped you, and I really appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.